Hello everyone, welcome back to Brian's Mysteries and Adventures on Trail. I hope everyone is doing well. Before we start today's video, I wanted to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. I hope everyone has time to visit with family or friends or even just have some time off from work. I'm going to be doing the drawing for the calendar giveaway either tonight or tomorrow, so please watch your comment responses because I'll usually respond to a comment letting you know you won. I'll make the announcement in the next video as well. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. It really helps out the channel a lot. All my efforts with search and rescue research, getting myself ready to get back into the field next season. In today's video, we're going to be discussing a disappearance that some of you brought to my attention. We're going to be talking about the disappearance of Jared McColloch. Jared disappeared last year, November 5th, 2023. He would be 33 years old now. He's roughly 5'9", 175 pounds. I'm going to have lots of pictures throughout the video. Jared is still missing, so please share this video with as many people as you can. Jared was living in a town called Marion, Louisiana. On November 4th of 2023, he left his home to drive up to visit his son. His planned itinerary was to first go to his child's mother house in Sandoval, Illinois. Then the next day, November 5th, they were going to go together to the town of Benton, Illinois, where the son was apparently in some kind of detention center. This is a picture of Jared. He was last seen wearing a blue shirt, blue jeans, dark blue Skechers. He also had on dog tags, which apparently had fingerprints on them. He has very blonde hair. At the time, he had a blonde mustache and goatee. He's got light-colored eyes. When Jared failed to show up at his planned rendezvous, that's when people sent the word out. They started a search. His truck and his dogs were found in this very remote location near the Wabash River in Knox County, Indiana. His white 2020 GMC Sierra truck was found abandoned with the doors open. His dogs were just sitting there. They were fine. They looked for his cell phone and wallet. Neither of those were located. At the start of the investigation, all the authorities knew was that he had left his house in Marion, Louisiana, which is in the northern part of Louisiana. The initial search started out like most searches. It went for several weeks. It involved drones, ground teams, thermal imaging, various boats. This is because of the location where they found his vehicle. As you can see, the Wabash River also forms a boundary between Illinois and Indiana. Knox County Sheriff Doug Vantlin headed up the investigation. The Knox County Sheriff's Office is still in charge of this investigation. I'm talking about Knox County, Indiana. According to the Sheriff's Office, they had deputies in that area for over 2 months. They got their first leads when they got surveillance footage, the first being on November 5th of 2023 from around 8:30 a.m. This took place at a gas station called Huck's Gas Station, pictured here. This gas station is located in the town of Carmi, Illinois, which is in sort of the southeastern portion of the state. At this point, they weren't sure how long he was there, what his timeline was, because he was supposed to go to the child's mother's house, which apparently never happened. Knowing that Jared had crossed state lines, both local and state law enforcement from Illinois and Indiana have been involved in this investigation from the beginning. According to the authorities, there were 2 other surveillance cameras that caught Jared on camera in and around the area of Carmi, Illinois, and slightly north of that town. After this, finding little to no clues, his family began a social media group. The community got much more involved at this point. They had various people from the small communities reaching out to the family, helping them to try and find any answers of what could have possibly happened to Jared, how his vehicle ended up out there. They knew he would never have left his dogs. This is a map just to show you where his last known confirmed sighting was at that gas station and to show you where his vehicle was ultimately found, roughly about an hour's drive. His cousin Samantha is quoted in saying, "You want to go look for yourself because you have this small sense of self-pride. Maybe I can find something that somebody didn't." And then you get to that area, it's just so huge and it's like, oh my goodness, I don't even know where to begin. That's actually very common when anybody is connected to someone that goes missing, even for people in search and rescue, you always want to be involved because you always think that you can maybe help. And there is always that possibility, because it really does only take one person to possibly see something, notice something that someone else didn't. Cases are solved all the time from things like anonymous tips or witness sightings. There was actually an eyewitness that came forward that said they saw him in St. Francisville, Illinois, north of Shawnee National Forest. This witness stated that they saw Jared on November 5th around noon. That sighting could not be confirmed. The family is still desperate for answers. They just had the 1-year anniversary of his disappearance. This family has done an amazing job in their search for Jared. Everything from flyers to banners to those wristbands. They have organized and put on many of their own searches. They have kept all the information up to date on their social media accounts. These are still frames from the surveillance footage of the last confirmed sighting of Jared at that gas station in Carmi, Illinois. As you can see, he doesn't appear to be in any distress. He's paying for some items. This is the outside footage of him walking in after he has pumped his gas. Again, he's walking, he's not running, no distress. It doesn't appear that anyone was with him in either of those photos. This is a picture of the actual dirt road where his vehicle was found. Another thing to point out is that when his vehicle was found, the engine was still running. Now, because he had just filled up with gas around an hour south of there, it could have been sitting there running for several hours. On the 1-year anniversary, the family had a press conference. They also invited people to come together to raise awareness. They were able to gather donations. They made these little wooden boats where they sent messages off to Jared in the Wabash River. They're hoping and praying that more people will keep circulating Jared's story, his case, things on social media like this. They're hoping that the right person will come forward because they believe that there is someone out there that knows something and that something happened on that very day. His mom, his cousin, multiple family members have gone up to Knox County. They have searched high and low. They have gone up and down that dirt road dozens of times. They can't understand what Jared possibly could have wanted up there, why he would have wanted to go there himself. They believe possibly he was coerced there or he was with somebody else. His family says that he never would have left his dogs there like that, never would have left his vehicle running. For those of you wondering, his dogs, Rusty and Roxy, were both okay. A local shelter took care of them for a little bit until the family was able to get them back. The family is still looking for answers. They still have their social media sites up. They still have a $1,000 reward posted. I'll have more information in the description. If you are watching and happen to have any information regarding the whereabouts of Jared, please contact the Knox County Sheriff's Office at 812-882-7660. As crazy as it may sound, the son, Chandler Stokes, who Jared was supposed to be visiting before he disappeared, he actually disappeared himself this year, July 29th, 2024. Thankfully, he was found safe. The authorities don't believe the two cases are related. They also said that in Jared's case, they have always maintained that they don't believe foul play was involved. However, the family has some different thoughts. I myself think that it's definitely a possibility, especially because of the way the vehicle was found. There are some details about Jared I left out of the video because I was asked to, and I want to respect their privacy. That said, both the sheriff's office and the family don't believe that those facts are related to his disappearance whatsoever. The sheriff's office is asking anyone that has any information or details or knows the whereabouts of Jared to please contact them directly. I'll have all that information in the description. All his family, friends, and loved ones are still out searching for him. They are still looking for clues, any tips the public may have. Please share this video or Jared's story with as many people as you can. His family is hoping and praying for more people to come forward with any possible clues that could lead them to knowing where Jared is and what happened to him. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all your support, your comments, your feedback. I love hearing from you all, so definitely let me know your thoughts on this video, what you think may have happened. Special thank you to co.ag for providing the background music. Hopefully, I'll see you all in the next one. Take care. Hey everyone, thanks for sticking with me to the end. I want to say thank you again for all your support, your comments, everyone who's donated, all my subscribers, all my new subscribers. Thank you so much for your support. If you ever have any questions for me, you can always leave me a comment or send me an email, which I am desperately trying to get caught up on, and I do apologize for that. My next video should be coming Friday or sometime this weekend, so please stay tuned for that. I'd love to hear about your Thanksgiving plans or your upcoming holiday plans, if you and your family have any fun traditions that you do every year. I've started working on the Christmas cards. If you've ever donated or bought a calendar or sent me a card or letter, you will all get a Christmas card. If you don't fall into any of those categories and want one, all you need to do is send me an email with Christmas card in the subject line and an address you want one sent to. Alright everyone, have a wonderful day. See you in the next one.